morning guys, welcome back to the vlogs. So today is actually Memorial Day, so I thought I would take you along for a day. It's gonna be pretty much normal, like I'm gonna be doing laundry and stuff like that, but we are going to Ethan's parents' house later to spend Memorial Day. My quiet time was so good. Maybe I'll share a little bit with you. So I just read out of New Morning Mercies, and this morning, first of all, it's absolutely crazy that I read this much of this. But this morning it said, corporate worship rescues us again and again by reminding us that there is only one glory worth giving our lives to, the glory of God. And it was just talking about how so many times we can focus on the glory of other things, like the glory of creation and the glory of just like a new car, a new house, all this stuff, when the only thing we are to live for is the glory of God. And the verse at the end is Ecclesiastes 2:1-11. Solomon is just talking about like, he did all these things, he did all he could to get like whatever he wanted. He just tested out pleasures, planted vineyards, built houses. I have it on my phone because I took a picture. In the last verse it says, yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. When you're living for God and you're like living for other things or trying to get pleasures from other places, like it's meaningless. Nothing was gained under the sun. Like I just think that's so powerful and so good, and I just wanted to share from my devotion. I'll link this one below. It's so good, and the entire page is so good. So basically it just has the top of what I just read, and then it has just a little description going into it and then verses at the bottom. And I love this devotion. I think it's so good and just really encouraging and like more in depth than a lot of other devotions. I don't usually read devotions, but I really like this because it has extra scripture for you to read. So I love this, would recommend it. I hope you enjoy this vlog. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Bethany. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I make faith and lifestyle content. Probably should have done that at the beginning, but you know. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this vlog kind of longer than normal because I always love when vlogs are longer, but I tend to only do vlogs like 10 to 15 minutes, but I'm gonna try to make it longer. So if you're watching, let me know what you like, longer or shorter vlogs. So I actually got ready for the day. I put on this blue and white striped tee and some black biker shorts. Pretty much it, but this is probably what I'll wear to Ethan's parents' house later. But I finished doing the laundry. It's been very productive, but I wanted to show you something very exciting. Ethan actually moved this cabinet back in here. So we moved it out when we were getting the flooring done, because so the floor could go all the way over there, and we planned to get like cabinets all the way across, but for now he brought this in here because we need the drawers, so it just makes it a lot easier. And I'll just have our air fryer over there, so it saves space over here. We're trying to decide maybe some sort of like coffee bar right here. We were thinking cabinets, but now I'm thinking maybe just some cute furniture. I don't really know, because maybe it's because I'm used to it, but the empty space doesn't bother me that much. And the drawers are just the best. So I don't know, if you have any ideas, let me know. But also on our fridge, I got this little print off thing from Molina Ciciotti, and I like put tape on it or cut it, put tape on it to make it kind of like laminated, and then wrote like our meals for the week. So as you can see, here's our meals for the week, and it makes life just so much easier, so I can see what we're planning on eating. We are less likely to eat out. So let's talk about some books. A few weeks ago I went thrifting and we got a bunch of books, so I thought I would share my thoughts on some of them. So I finished a couple last week. First one is Jesus Is by Judah Smith. I actually talked about this in I think my last vlog. I talked about this book, but I finished it and I'm a big fan. It's basically just talking about who Jesus is to you, and I think if you were like new to faith or a beginner in Christianity, this book will be really good and really helpful for you. Super encouraging. Judah Smith is such a great author anyways, and obviously a great pastor. Another book I love by him is, I made a video called my top 5 faith-based books, top 5 Christian books, and it's in it, but I always forget. It's called How's Your Soul. It's so good. Big fan of that one. So he just writes great books. Was a big fan of this, really enjoyed it. And the next one is Exquisite Agony by Gene Edwards. Gene Edwards is such a good author. Actually, 2 of the books in that video were by him, A Tale of Three Kings and The Divine Romance, both incredible books. And this one was very good as well. It's basically, it says healing for Christians who have been hurt by other Christians. That's pretty much the sum of the book. So if you've been hurt by a Christian, if you've been hurt by the church, I think this book will be really encouraging and really helpful for you. It says Gene Edwards has crafted a beautiful and wholly unique book which points the wounded Christian to healing and to full restoration, even to triumph and ascension. If you have ever experienced unjust treatment from another believer, this monumental literary work is for you. From exquisite agony, your life can enter into that of resurrection. So, it's also very short, so it's a quick read, and I was a big fan of it too. I actually started multiple like fiction books. I haven't been wanting to finish them. Literally, like I was looking at my like Kindle, and I've started multiple books, and like I just can't get into them, and then I end up returning them. So I started People You Meet on Vacation last week, and I just like I read like almost 100 pages, couldn't get into it, and I've seen people like the book, and I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm just like thinking about it. Before We Were Strangers, if you've read that book, it's so good. Like I need a book that's gonna make me feel something like that, and I'm gonna enjoy like that, and I've just been struggling. So but these Christian books have been really good, so maybe I just need to keep reading that. So I think the next I'm going to read is Fervent. It's about prayer. I might read that one next. Also, Chris Hodges, who is the pastor of Church of the Highlands, came out with a new book. And it's about depression and anxiety, I think, which sounds like a good book, so I kind of want to read it. But it's kind of a book chat if you were wanting to know. Oh my gosh, while we're here sitting and chatting, I have to talk about the Friends reunion. Oh my lord. It came out on HBO Max, and I do not have HBO Max, but I bought HBO Max to watch the Friends reunion, and it was so good. I literally cried. Like, if you're trying to decide if you should buy HBO Max to watch it, I'm saying you should. It was so good. Like, it was just so special to see like the characters now and like what they're doing, and just like behind the scenes of the show. I obviously did not watch it when the show came out. It came out like from 1994 to 2004, I think. I didn't watch it till I was in high school, which was like 2015 probably. It was obviously on for like 15 years, or like 10 to 15 years before I watched it. If you've watched the show, I think you should see the Watch the Reunion. Is so good. And now I'm kind of binging the show again since I have HBO Max. But I just had to share about that. Like I knew, like I was like thinking of what I wanted to vlog about today, and I had to mention that. It's so good. Like you have to watch it. Buy HBO Max at least for a month and watch it. Also, on HBO Max, Pretty Little Liars is on there. Me and one of my friends watched it when we were in high school, and it was a very popular show, and I was just like skimming through a few of the episodes, and it was quite insane. Like I forgot how insane that show is. I want to like rewatch Pretty Little Liars, but it would take me too long. So I forgot to tell you about the blind fiasco. I recorded a clip of the blinds this morning, and I realized that you can definitely tell, but I forgot to mention it. So last week I get home from work, and Rosie had just completely ruined the blinds. As you can see, that's there, and that's that. We fixed, or like changed a couple of them out, and we might be able to fix them. But basically she's been getting out of her pen, so we left her out and just shut the other doors. That was a fail. So now she stays in the laundry room, and we just shut the door. So she's just laying here. When we're home, she acts like a perfect little angel. And then we left, and she tore up her house. Also, there's one in the dining room, or not the dining room. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's also messed up. So we already had to get another one for the laundry room, because one of the ones they had was broken, that the people that owned this house before us. So now we have to get more. But I forgot to mention that. Also, I put on the shirt today, and I didn't even realize that I was being festive because of Memorial Day. Also, would like to thank, I just want to take a moment that it's Memorial Day, and all the people that sacrificed their lives for us to be free. And that's really what Memorial Day is about. So that's the reason that we get a day off today. So we are going to leave here soon, so I thought I would do a little tiny get ready with me where I put mascara on. That's pretty much what I'll do. I just like to wipe my face off, get it all fresh and clean. And then I use this Clean and Clear Deluxe moisturizer. It's great. It says moisturizes dry skin, treats and helps prevent pimples. And I've used it for a very long time. I'm a big fan. Rosie just likes to follow us around everywhere. And now literally all I'm gonna do is probably put on mascara, because we're just having like a chill family day, you know? I don't think I'll do my makeup. I have kind of figured out like a minimal makeup, because when I do a full face, it's pretty minimal anyways, but I've been doing kind of less than normal, and I like it a lot, so maybe I'll show that in a different vlog. But I use the e.l.f. I think it's the lash extending mascara. It's like $4. It's so good. And there we go. It's very hard not to get it all over my lid. I always have to like clean it up afterwards. So that's my makeup. And my hair, I actually straightened it yesterday. I've been putting it up so it's kind of a little bit wavy, but I think I want to like chop it off. Maybe not chop it off an insane amount, but like at least like right here. I'm really wanting to cut it because obviously I grew it out for the wedding because I wanted it to be long. I loved how it looked at the wedding. Like I grew it out, I got it more blonde, and I loved it. But I get to this point when it gets to a certain length where it just like, I don't want to do anything with it and it's just so like stringy. I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up throwing it up in a ponytail, so I'm just gonna kind of brush it out. Wow, I feel like this was the most pointless get ready with me, but that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So just a mascara, moisturizer. Super simple since we're just doing going to family, but maybe I'll do like an actual get ready with me when I actually do my makeup one day this week. But didn't do anything extraordinary, but you know. So we just got home from the Memorial Day festivities. It was super fun. I got a cute little montage. I'm going to get a shower, get ready for bed, and I think I might start a new book in a bit, but I just wanted to talk about something. So a few months ago, I started taking a day off social media each week, kind of just get a nice little cleanse, spend less time on my phone, and it's just been really great. And so since I got married, I haven't really done that, and so I decided to do it yesterday. Like, we took obviously like a week of our honeymoon off of social media, but besides that, since I've gotten married, I haven't like taken a day off social media. So I did that yesterday and it's just so nice. And so I'm just saying this to recommend to you that you should take a day off social media. If you get a chance each week, you should try to take one. I want to start doing like a Sabbath, which is just a day of rest and just refueling for the weekend, spending time with the Lord and just doing things like that. No time on your phone, no working, anything like that. I want to start doing that, but starting with just no social media for a day, and it's so nice. I do watch like YouTube videos and stuff like that, but like all that kind of social media, I try to stay off of it, and it's really nice. So I just wanted to encourage you, if you're feeling like anxious, like blah, like I had like a blah week last week, and I can always tie it back to I'm spending too much time on social media, I'm spending too much time comparing myself. So I take some time off, so I'd recommend doing that. Also, I'm wearing this jacket that Ethan actually got. It's like our church's merch with this like zip up, and it's so cozy. But I just wanted to share that because this YouTuber I watch, Michelle Reed, she does it, and it just encourages me more to do it whenever I see like her not posting, and then on Monday she goes like, this is what I did yesterday. Or you don't even have to do that, but just like taking some time away, because it's so easy just to sit on there and scroll and compare yourself and be like, oh, they have a bigger house, they have a nicer relationship, it looks like they're happier and all this stuff, when really it's like, it's a highlight reel. Like, I'm not going to be naive and think that like people are posting everything going on in their life, because I know I don't post everything going on in my life. Like, they don't know the hard things they go through, they don't know the arguments, they don't know those things. And so, and obviously nobody wants to post those things, and that's okay, but I think we just have to like take a moment and remind ourselves of that. So also, this entire time Rosie's been trying to get me to pet her. Of course, now she lays slowly down. Hello, Rosie. Hello. Say hello to the vlog.